Okay, so I'll show you guys a trade I took last night, which came off really, really nicely on the Euro NZD pair. So we're on the 4-hour time frame here, and we just have this huge push to the upside coming into this trade. Okay, and then what happens is we create this big engulfing candle on the 4-hour time frame. We push down, and we have this massive down push. Okay, what happens then is we create some sort of structure over here. Okay, I guess you could call it a little bit of a double top. But yeah, the point is we create some structure where price fails to break below. Then price pushes below that point. So it breaks that level. Okay, and then what happens is we come back for a retest. Okay, so very simple structure. We simply just break the key level and come back. So I'll take this away so you guys can see the structure over here. Okay, so here's the key level just here. Very simple, not trying to do anything crazy, just trading the structures and the trend. Okay, so once I can see price comes back on the 4-hour time frame, I switch back to the 1 hour. Okay, and then all I want to see when we come back to this key level is evidence of price rejecting that key level. Okay, and evidence can come in the form of wick rejections, engulfing candles, and patterns like double bottoms and double tops. Yes, I will have a look at Aussie Dollar CAD in just a second. So what happened here? We had a nice double top coming back to the key level. We even had a engulfing candle on that second touch, and then boom, price pushes down in our direction, and we end up having a very nice 1 to 3 trade. Yeah, so that came off really nicely. So that was just an example of like how simple trading can really be. I have a very simple trading strategy, and it works well for me because I'm not trying to, I'm not able to trade all the time. Go to uni and whatever. So if anyone out there is looking for like something simple, I would suggest just keeping it very basic, looking at structures, break and retest, whatever you want. Okay. So let's continue with the analysis for this week and the upcoming week. So again, Aussie dollar was interesting this week. We had a massive push to the upside this week. And then later on in the week, it got a bit crazy with news and whatever. So, it's a bit of a mix at the moment of how Aussie dollar is going to perform next week, but it is a very interesting pair to look at. For me, what I would be looking at coming into next week, because we've actually broken below this structure here, okay? So this structure right here is the previous higher low structure. Okay, and yeah, you can actually see we have broken the trend a bit. And then we come back, and now we've had this big push downwards. Okay, so what I would suspect, possibly we could see price break this key level, come back for the retest, and then hopefully we can push down from there. Okay, if we look at the fib levels from this high up here, okay, maybe something down to here. We push back to this 0.5, 0.68 level, and then I'll probably go on the 1 hour time frame and potentially enter on some sort of engulfing or rejection candle. Okay. Before I forget, I'll have a look at the dollar strength index because I think it is a very important indicator for the upcoming week. And I'll just explain to you guys the structure of this market here. So again, like I was saying last week on this show, there was a massive, massive, massive push to the downside. Then we had a nice little consolidation here, which you guys can just see here. We get a breakout of this consolidation, a retest, and then boom, nice big engulfing candle. Okay, so coming into next week, I would, I don't want to say the US dollar has, is going to be bullish, but if I had to choose a bias, US dollar would probably be bullish, considering as well of those inflation numbers coming out. So we'll continue with the Aussie dollar and New Zealand dollar pairs. Nice little setup here on Aussie Dollar Jpy. we just have I guess you could call it a double top / head and shoulders. So I'll just outline it for you guys here. We push up, create one head here, shoulder, pardon me. There's the head and there's the other shoulder. Okay, so coming into next week, Monday open, if we can see a retest back to this key level, okay, and then a rejection, that would be a very, very cool setup to look at. Although just very important to look for this rejection at this key level, okay? And, you know, it might be looking like in this example, I'm trading against the trend, but I'll just show you guys why I'm not actually trading against the trend. Okay, so we're pushing up. We create that little shoulder, create the head, the other shoulder, and then we push down. Okay, so let me just explain the structure here. So this is the structural highest high over here. And then what happens is we push down and create a new lower low, pardon me. Okay. We still haven't broken this structure here, but we have created a lower low. Then we come back up and create a new lower high. Okay, so we have structural high, lower low, lower high. Then what we're doing is we push down and we can see over here, we have created a new lower low now. Okay, so lower low. So the next part of this trading strategy is to wait for the exhaustion. Okay, and hopefully at this level, we anticipate a new lower high to be made. Okay, and that's where we enter when we expect the new push phase to begin. Okay, because remember, markets move in push phases, exhaustion phases, push phases, exhaustion phases, push phases. Okay, we as traders want to profit off of these push phases over here. Okay, so what I'm doing here is identifying the phases of the market and trying to anticipate when the next push phase is going to begin. Okay, and with these rejections, like I mentioned earlier, the wick rejections, the engulfing candles, and the patterns at key levels in line with a trend, okay, that is how you identify those new phases beginning. Okay, so this is probably my number one setup that I'm going to look at for next week. Price coming back to that key level, that'll be a great setup.
Interested in seeing our trades live as they happen? By joining the A1 Trading Discord, you'll get a notification every time one of our traders enters a position. Each trade we share comes with an entry price, a stop loss, and most importantly, a full breakdown of why the trade was taken. Learn alongside our experienced traders, join our active chat room, and ask your questions in our coaching webinars. Between our team of active traders, we trade Forex pairs, commodities like gold and oil, crypto, and stocks. By joining the group, you'll be able to keep up with all of it. Sign up today using the link in the description, and don't forget to use our promo code listed below for a special subscriber discount. Thanks for watching, and see you inside.